This guy running out. One of the biggest things I hear every single time from top execs, CEOs, or just high performing people is this, Jamil, dude, I just don't have enough time to balance my health, my business, my work, my family, and my hobbies together. And 9 times out of 10, at the end of the day, when I'm tired from work, the last thing on my mind is to go focus on my health. Top tips that I can give you guys that really help you take control of your health, win back your time, and finally have that energy so when at the end of the day comes, you don't feel like you're a burnt out piece of candle, right? I'm gonna give you the 3 steps that you can start implementing today to start seeing results as fast as possible, okay? I hear this all the time, man. I mean, we all have 24 hours in a day. So really at the end of the day, when it comes to really maximizing your time, especially when it comes to your health and your fitness, believe it or not, it actually starts the night before you get to the gym, right? One of the number one things that people do when they actually go to the gym is that, for one, they don't have much clarity into what they're doing. If you don't have any clarity into what you're doing in the gym, of course, you're gonna be put in a position where your time is gonna be traded and your time is not gonna be used as efficiently as it possibly can be used. I see a lot of people, they go to the gym, they're on their phones, they're texting, they're emailing instead of doing a job. So the number one thing that you can have, and if you don't already have it, I highly suggest you get this dialed in. You should have to have a lot of clarity into what you're doing in terms of a minute to minute basis, right? So with my workouts, I break it down by 5-minute sections. I got my rest breaks dialed in. I got how much water I'm gonna drink. I got everything dialed in. So for example, if I go into the gym, I know that I have 1 minute to do a specific movement, whether it be bench press. After that 1 minute, I have 30 seconds to rest after that bench press. And that's where I'll drink my water, maybe I'll chat with somebody real quick, and then I'm right back into the action. I'm not diddly-daddling, I'm not waiting around, I'm not having conversations, I'm not talking to this person, that person. I get in, I do the work, and I get out, right? That's the first thing. That's gonna win you back your time in the actual fitness side of it. Next thing is, guys, you wanna make sure you're getting your workout out the way as early as possible. The reason being is that obviously at the beginning of the day, you have the most energy, and you also heard that statement that when you do the hardest task at the beginning of the day, the rest of the day kind of becomes a little bit more easier. What you don't want to do is get to the end of the day after a long day and have to drag yourself out the couch and you're resting, you're comfortable, you're sitting with the family and go to the gym. That's just giving yourself unnecessary stress and making it a lot harder than just getting it out right at the beginning of the day. If you can't do it at the beginning of the day, then make sure at the end of the day that you set a designated time. Say, I'm not gonna go home from work until I finish this task, because what you don't want to do is go rest, get situated, get your day relaxed, and then jump up and get right back into the gym. Very practical tips on your actual fitness, which is great, but we understand that realistically, the biggest portion of your results is gonna come through your nutrition when it comes to your fitness. So one thing that people don't realize is that your nutrition is actually the key to winning back your energy and winning back your time, right? You can shave off 30 minutes, 45 minutes off your workout doing what I just told you to do, but most importantly, if you don't get your nutrition dialed in, guys, you're not gonna get your energy levels to the point that you want, and you're not really gonna be able to maximize your time and really maximize the percentage of effectiveness in your day. So then what is the most effective way to do it? Really quickly, guys, let me show you what I would do if I was you to really maximize my energy levels. And the number one pivotal thing I see people make all the time when it comes to nutrition is they're eating way too many carbs in the beginning of the day, right? Listen, sugary treats and cereal and donuts should not be the staple of your breakfast. Reason being, guys, high fructose sugar like donuts, carbs, whatever, cereals, they might give you a short burst of energy in the short term, but in the long term, they're gonna lead to that 3 p.m. crash that nobody likes. So what you wanna do at the beginning of the day is limit your carbohydrate intake and really make sure you're eating high fat, high protein meals. Why? Reason being, High fat, high protein, they burn slower. They give you a more cleaner burning fuel for you to last throughout the day. You want to make sure when you have those high carb meals, you're going to only be doing that pre-workout and post-workout. The reason being is that you want to take those carbs and you want to utilize it where you need it most in the workout, right? When you're sitting down at the computer, you don't need that much energy. You don't need that circulation of carbs running through your body. But when you're crushing those weights, you need that. So that way your body can be more efficiently use those carbs and apply it where it needs to apply it. So when you go to sleep at the end of the night, you don't have that leftover nutrition I just spoke about. The final thing that's really super important that people don't put enough emphasis on is their actual nutrition. Guys, people are so focused on my workout, they forget that 80% and 90% of your results is actually your nutrition, right? So what's the most important thing that you can focus on? When it comes to nutrition, there are two ways that people just structure it. Either you're doing flex, which is kind of like a free-for-all, I'm just eating as I go, I know how much calories I gotta eat in a day, and I'm gonna try to hit it. Or you're pre-packaging your meal, you're following a meal prep routine, whatever works for you. Me personally, I'm more of a flex guy, but one thing that I have is a kind of a hybrid scheme in how I structure my nutrition. What that means is that you want to take some time out of your week, maybe the Sunday when you have some downtime, and pre-prep at least 5 to 7 meals throughout for the week, right? Reason being is that you want to make sure that you have one healthy meal at the end of the day ready for the time when you're going to have the least amount of energy. A lot of you guys come home after a long day at work, and instead of reaching for the healthy meal or going and cooking the healthy meal, you reach for the pizza, the junk food, because it's just so much easier to access it. If you actually pre-plan your meal and have at least one meal ready for the end of the day when you know your willpower is going to be at its lowest point, you're going to make some huge leaps and bounds because you're going to start to make those healthier choices, and week by week that healthy choices is going to really start to stack up. Okay, those are the big key points, guys, that you can really start to implement right now to win back your time and actually start seeing a lot of results without feeling like you're losing too much of yourself, right? Again, guys, fitness should be fun, it should be exciting, it should be sustainable. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing what's most important. We're doing the most effective things that you can do to implement change substantially all day long, guys. So I hope this was very helpful, you guys. Stay tuned. I'm out.